Let's talk about the motivation drug. First of all, what is motivation? I mean, anything we do has a motive behind it, whether it's sleeping, eating, playing video games, or even exercising. We all need motivation to do things. But where does motivation become too much? I mean, when is it becoming a drug? That's the question that we have to ask. We need motivation to do things, and we always take motivation. Like when I want to paint, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna scroll on Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok, just see all these other artists painting, and I got the motivation to make this YouTube channel. So I am using this motivation to do the things I have to do. But so many times we start using motivation as just another source of entertainment, and that is so problematic, because where we had to use motivation to make a difference in our habits, to improve ourselves, we're just using motivation as another excuse to slack. And I cannot tell you how detrimental that is, because we don't use it as something that can change us, right? We're bored, we don't have anything to do, so we search for entertainment. We could look for the things that could make us unbored, and so we start scrolling on the internet. But then we start getting bored again, and we start feeling bad about ourselves because we're wasting our time, isn't it? So we look for motivation, how to make a business, how to get on with work, how to do this and how to do that. And we start feeling a little better about ourselves. We think that we are accomplishing something just by watching others accomplish something else. So we're just taking another dose of serotonin, aren't we? In reality, we're just sitting down and watching some other person while still wasting our time like we were before. But now we feel less guilty because, oh wow, I'm watching business plans, so I'm doing something productive. No, you're not. Only 1% people get successful because only those 1% people choose to take action on the things that they watch. And that is the biggest flaw. We forget to take action on the things that we are supposed to do. We need to learn to put our motivation to use, to put these things, those advices that we hear all over the internet, to our own lives and actually do something important instead of just using it as another excuse to slack. You gotta turn your motivation into habits instead of using it as just another excuse to waste your time and just feel less guilty. It's the implementation that matters, and so many of us forget that implementation is one of the biggest points to success. I think every one of us has heard this saying. It's not the ideas in the head that matter, it's the consistency and the hard work that we apply to those ideas that matters the most. So if we're just going to sit down and think about the things that we're supposed to do and never actually try them, then how will we know that we can do something that nobody else has ever done? We are just addicted to entertainment, to ease. Watching motivation and watching other people achieve their dreams will make us go somewhere. It won't. That's the reality that so many of us don't even want to think about, because it makes us realize how problematic. It makes us realize that we haven't really done anything significant in our lives. It's bothersome. And that's the thing, we're addicted to the idea of getting better and not actually do the work that it takes to become better. And like the biggest example of this is me. I really, really wanted to do something significant, and I had lots of ideas and lots of things and dreams that I thought I could achieve, but I never really worked on them. How many novels and different story ideas do you think are sitting in your cupboard waiting to be written and be posted, but you're not actually doing it? Not because you don't want to, but because you're too lazy to do it. That's the problem. We forget that in order to become somebody important, it takes a lot of hard work, and we just dismiss it as luck. Success doesn't come to you, you have to go to it yourself. And feeling motivated is very, very different from putting that motivation to work and actually working hard to do the things that we're supposed to do. And I know that this may sound like, and I know that to most of you, this sounds like a very sharp, painful truth, but it is what it is. We all have lots of dreams, we all have lots of things we want to achieve, but we don't achieve them just because we're not willing enough to get up and actually do the things we're supposed to do. Feeling motivated is very far from putting that motivation to use, and that's the thing, we forget to put that motivation to use. It's the hard work, it's the determination it's the determination that matters, and we just forget it sometimes. So I'm hoping that next time you guys watch a motivational video, you guys remember that whatever this person is saying is 100% true, and you can believe it, but it's not going to become true unless you make it true. Anything is possible. I mean, literally anything. It's just that we're not willing to put the 100% effort it takes to make it possible. And then deep inside, we just start thinking that, you know what, maybe it isn't possible. But in reality, you should ask yourself, it is, but it's you who's making it impossible. It's about the mindset. It's not about the goal. It's about the things that we do. It's about how much we're able to put in to make it possible. I mean, you should try. Any one of you who's listening, I don't know how many of you will even take this, but at least one person, if they put their 100% in the thing they want to do, if they put their 100% into their dreams and goals, I promise you, you will grow. You will become successful, and maybe you won't be at the top, but you will be somewhere with the top people. And it's not easy. It's never easy. We want to fall into the trap of making ourselves believe that, oh, it's all about luck. But deep inside, we know that luck plays a role way after you've put in the hard work that it truly takes to get you where you want to be. And that's what motivation is for. And most of the times we forget the actual purpose of motivation. So instead of using motivation as just another serotonin drug, maybe next time use it for your actual goals. Anyways, this was very heavy for me, and I guess for the people listening, but I hope you take the advice, and I hope that you get successful and achieve all of your dreams. I decided to put on some brighter highlights to make the painting in general stand out and to make the clouds look even brighter. Another reminder I would want to give to everyone is that even if you're going on a path and it has a lot of failures, remember that failures are just part of the journey. And for the first few times when you want to do something, the world will collectively try to bring you down. But that's where your strength shows the most. You have to learn to stand up for yourself and work even harder to show the world that you are worth all of those things that you want to accomplish. And after that, you'll see that the whole world will align with your interests. At least that is what I have seen. I hope you like my painting. I mean, I made multiple layers, but you can make just the simple pink clouds if you wanted. I wanted to give more depth, so I made a blue layer before that. But this was a very simple tutorial I wanted to make for everybody to learn. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.